Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 7th, 2022. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle here for Gemini. Gemini, we have Ascendant Masters and we have Intuition and Manifestation. What a very awe-inspiring day you will have, right? I think that this is one of those days where you're just like, you know what? I already know where certain things are headed, right? My wisdom and my intuition and my knowledge, all the things that I have at my disposal, as far as like your intuition, that would speak to, well, that is spiritual. All this is very spiritual. You could just feel it. Like you can feel people out. You can feel the situation out really well today. You can rely on that. You can rely on your gut for sure. The Magician and Justice, man. You can rely on your gut. Don't allow anything to pull the wool over your eyes. This is an energy of a person who can see, like, say, I was just looking at a meme the other day. I actually shared it personally, and it was like, I know a wealthy man in a Honda, and I know a very poor man in a Mercedes, right? And they're saying that don't let appearances fool you with Seven of Swords. Don't gaslight yourself. If you see someone and they're in a suit, they smell good, look good, everything's straight, the nails straight, all that stuff, but you see something in them like, that person is not correct. They're not who they say they are. You know, we are so fooled by appearances, a lot of us, right? The poorest person is walking around in the most beat up shoes, and or the best times of your life are when you were poor or something like that. And it's like, oh, a Christian is this way, but then you meet a complete alcoholic, and this person has a better heart than anyone you've ever met. They're speaking of this, that you don't allow appearances to fool you. Don't gaslight your emotions or what you feel in a situation. If someone is acting cold, they may be the one that feels the most, right? The one that's in your face. Oh, Gemini, I just love you so much, is the one that doesn't love you at all. And they're showing something about this here, okay? The one that's like, love, bah humbug. That's the one that loves you the most, kind of energy. They're showing that you've got to trust yourself with the Magician and Justice. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. That a lot of what is being presented to you is completely opposite. Completely, there's a vice versa energy here. So intuition and manifestation with the Seven of Swords and the King of Cups. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by uh, what's on someone's sleeve, right? There are many truths, and almost all of them you can trust, that come from you. If you feel it, if you are seeing someone, and or you're reading a room, trust that read. Trust that first gut instinct, right? Don't fall for appearances, they're saying, okay? Milestone, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. There's a milestone here. You have been really, really working hard at unburdening yourself. You may have had a lot on your plate. You may have been really, really tired. They're showing that you have really worked your butt off. Like, you should, at this point, Spirit is almost saying to you that the milestone is you may be at burnout point. You may be really tired and you need to rest. Trust yourself when you feel you need to rest. Don't feel that you should be pushing yourself to the limit just because. That's what I do. And that's what, I'm trying to save money for something. They're saying that, I mean, what do you like what Gandhi says, right? He says that we work hard all our lives and neglecting our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health. And then in the end, you're spending all that money trying to restore it. And they're telling you that there's no badge in burnout here. There's no prize in that. And so they want you to rest a little bit more, conserve your energy, right? Don't let appearances make you feel like you have to keep going. And also with the appearances theme that they're showing, don't allow that to force you to be in a burnout stage where you're like, well, I have to keep up appearances. Everyone expects out of me to be a certain way. They're saying, who gives a crap what they feel? Because the truth is, the wealthiest people in the world also recognize when they need to rest, right? I don't, you know how we have this whole thing and this culture that we have now is like, get rich or die trying, or I don't sleep. I'm trying to make money type of thing. And those people are the ones that die young or are really, really ill in the end. You look at, there's so many. There's so many. I have so many examples of this energy, right? Peace, devil, and lovers. You intend on trying to make sure that it's like you've got to trust your instincts. The devil energy is not necessarily bad, but they're talking about an obstacle or obstacles, overwork obsessively kind of energy, or feeling bound to something, feeling like an obligation to something, feeling codependent on something, right? And so you have to make your peace with, or you're going in peace, try following your instincts. Follow your instincts and not what you have been doing for a long time, right? If everyone is codependent on what you do, you still have got to overcome that obstacle and do what's best for you. Feeling, like I said, don't allow appearances to cloud your judgment. You still have to choose what you feel is best for you, regardless of what's in front of you, right? Someone comes and I've got this $1 million contract and I would like for you to sign right this second. And it's like, right this second, I can't keep my eyes open, or I need to eat something right this minute. They're saying go for it because there's something about this person, what they're presenting is false. And you probably feel it in the first place too. Like all of a sudden your body is telling you. That's another part of this, right? With this King of Pentacles energy, that's root chakra energy. That's your survival, your body, your actual physical, your physical what do you call this? Organism, right? Telling you, I'm hungry. I've got to go take care of myself. And I could really go for a certain, brand of coffee or a certain sandwich from a certain place or something. I need to do that now. They're saying that you've done all the work that you need to do, right? Things are going to come to you regardless. You don't need to jump on certain opportunities, especially if someone's coming to you like, oh, you know, um, with flattery even too. They're showing something about that. Like you just make all these wonderful decisions and da 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 da. And it's like something about that is false. Trust the people that hold back a little bit. You could be dealing with an Aries. We have Libra. We have Capricorn energy. We have another Gemini here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, or Virgo. You could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp, a Gemini Cancer cusp as well. So they're covering all of it. It's like every Gemini, right? Whatever aspect of this that you're in. They even have Aries, Taurus, cusp energy, so you could be dealing with one of those, person with that energy. But this looks like trusting your gut. I don't know why I want to say Virgo, and I apologize. You may be dealing with one, or you may have Virgo very strongly aspected in your chart. But trust your gut. Trust what you feel and see when you walk into a room. No matter what they look like, smell like, sound like, right? Or presenting. Trust it. Right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.